be surprised to learn the tradition of New Year's resolutions has been around for thousands of years. Let's explore the history behind New Year's resolutions and learn more about this long tradition. The ancient Babylonians are believed to be the first people to make New Year's resolutions, dating back to 4,000 years ago. The Babylonians are said to have started the tradition during Akitu, a 12-day New Year celebration. During the Akitu festival, which occurred in mid-March, the ancient Babylonians would plant crops, crown a new king or pledge their loyalty to the reigning king, and make promises to the gods to pay their debts and return any borrowed items. They believed that if they kept their word, the gods would look favorably on them for the year ahead. If the Babylonians broke their promise, then they would fall on the bad side of their gods. The history of New Year's resolutions continues in ancient Rome. Emperor Julius Caesar introduced a new calendar in 46 BC, which declared January 1st as the start of the new year. The new date honored Janus, a two-faced god who symbolically looked back into the previous year and forwards into the new year. Romans would offer sacrifices to Janus and make promises of good behavior for the year ahead. In Western Europe in the early medieval period, celebrating the new year was not as common. However, by the late medieval period, the clergy did ask their congregations to use the new year as a time of reflection and to correct mistakes of the past to live a better, less sinful life. The New Year's resolution was also made during that time. Also during the medieval period, knights would renew their vow to chivalry by placing their hands on a live or roasted peacock. The annual peacock vow would take place at the end of the year as a resolution to maintain their knighthood values. Making New Year's resolutions appears to have been a common practice by the 17th century. In 1671, Scottish writer Anne Hackett wrote a diary entry that contained several pledges, such as, "I will not offend anymore." Anne wrote the entry on January 2nd, entitled the page, Resolutions. New Year's resolutions have always been about being better, but around the end of the 18th century, we start seeing a shift from religious to non-religious resolutions. Instead of making promises to deities, people started to make resolutions to themselves that focused on self-improvement, such as resolving to work harder, earn more money, and other resolutions of that nature. Today, more than 4,000 years since the earliest known New Year's resolutions were made, people still promise to enter the new year with better conduct, whether they promise to eat healthier, exercise more, pay off debts, drink less, quit smoking, work harder, or improve relationships. Approximately 29% of Canadians make New Year's resolutions. However, 73% will eventually break them. The most common resolutions among Canadians who plan to do so are to exercise more, save money, eat healthier, and to lose weight. I hope you've enjoyed this brief history about New Year's resolutions and that you have a great 2024.